Hello, everybody. It's me, Noah. I am trying a new streaming software. That's why I'm testing this out right now, because I'm new to this. If you hear me in the background, it's me, Noah. I am trying. Okay, it's catching the thing. Hold on, real quick. Okay, sorry about that. It was catching my TV that I'm testing this on, so it looks better. Yeah, it's what's the word? This it's let's see, what am I saying? It's a little bit more work to like set up the stream, I think. I say that I'm not super sure, but like it's like hold on, let me. All right, so it's a little bit more work, I think, to like but like behind the scenes, it's a little more coded based, but overall this one should be a lot better and it's cheaper. It's Streamlabs is this one. So I'm hoping this works better. It's got some cool things. Like it has this one, has like a little transition thing right here when it transitions. That's kind of cool. Uh, and then it goes back to this. So it's pretty cool, I would think. It helps me do a few things better, trying stuff out. Hopefully, I can figure out how to do the stuff I could on there on the past one, and if I can figure that out, this looks like it has a lot more stuff I'm able to do with it, and that would be nice. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna kind of look at the WFL season thing real quick on stream and kind of like talk over it, what's been going on, explain it to people who haven't been following the WFL or anything like that, and for the few weeks that we weren't able to stream due to various things. So currently the standings in the WFL of the 8 divisions, you've got WFC Global, excuse you, the New Jerusalem Brown Bears in the lead at 5-1. Springfield Cardinals at 3-2 right next to it. Stockholm Bros 2-4. Jerusalem Jews 1-5. So New Jerusalem's doing pretty good this season. Point differential of 157. That's pretty darn good for the first few games. Jerusalem is a little bit behind, but they've had a few tough games. Let's go and look at some of these schedules. Like Jerusalem here, they played Springfield the first week, where Springfield got a shock win. Nobody expected them to do that good this season. Madrid wins. That was kind of expected. Stockholm wins. That was also expected. Palermo was a bit of a shock. And the fact that they beat New Jerusalem was a bit of a shock, too. That was not expected. But they ended up giving New Jerusalem their one loss. And then Dublin winning was kind of expected. They have to play Stockholm coming up, I think, on Monday. I believe on Monday. Let me check that real quick. I believe it's this Monday. Or I say this Monday. It's Tuesday now, but this upcoming Monday. Yes, it is that upcoming Monday. That's going to be the upcoming Monday thing. Arusha wins. I see Siegel said. If I apologize if you say something and it doesn't get there super fast because there's a little bit more delay than there was on the last one. Hopefully that means better quality. But yeah, I'll look at Arusha since Siegel is here. Arusha, here you go. Arusha's season so far, they are 5-1. They're doing pretty darn well this season. They're doing pretty darn well, I have to say. Lyon beat them week 1, 59-56, a really close game, down to the wire near the end. Helsinki, they beat them 31-17. That was a pretty good game, but Arusha obviously won it. Arusha won then the next week 31-20 against Palermo. Pretty good victory there against a division opponent. They beat Stockholm 38-35. That's somewhat expected depending on all the different factors and all that. Not completely out of the blue. They beat Batter pretty bad, 49-4. That was definitely not too much of a shock, but that was definitely a substantial say on their part. Batter is not doing super good. They're 2-4. They haven't done so bad this season, but they've got a few things they haven't done right. And then they beat Denver 44-3, which is also a pretty commanding win right there. So I'd say that proves Arusha's doing pretty good this season, and it's a pretty good thing for them. They're going to have to go up against Palermo again this Sunday, so I will probably try to stream that one if I can. I'm going to have to figure out how to pre-record streams, because obviously I'm not going to be awake at 3 a.m. my time. But I'll try to figure out how to pre-record it and then post that as a game. And if I can do it, I will try that, and I'll have to figure out a way to do it if I can't. But either way, that should be an exciting thing. They've got March 9th. On March 9th, they got a game against against St. Catherine. And that's also going to be 3 a.m. I'm definitely going to do that. That one's going to be a pretty big deal. Arusha St. Catherine, that's a pretty big battle right there. Then a few other games. The last 4 weeks have not yet been scheduled specifically to time slots. We have scheduled who's going to play each week. So like we know you're going to play this week. You're going to play this week. We know that. But a few games are a little... what's the word? A few games are I forgot what I was saying. Never mind. But essentially, the point of what I'm trying to say is that we have scheduled the weeks these games will be playing, but just not the times for these ones yet. I still have to go do that, but it's only the last 4 weeks. These next 3 weeks we have time scheduled and all that. So we have all that coming up. Quick look at the division leaders. New Jerusalem 5-1, Arisdale 4-2, a little bit closer here in this division as expected. Dallas lower than was expected. Then again, they do have a few different. They do have one less game because they took a bye week. Los Angeles taking command was not something that was very much expected. Warsaw taking control of their division is pretty shocking. I mean, not too shocking. That was kind of expected, but no one really knew what was going to happen in that division. New England taking over their division, really unexpected. Really unexpected in there. Because Sarajevo, we thought they were going to win, and so far, unfortunately, I don't know what's happened to Sarajevo. They're 2-4. They've taken a few big losses here. I don't know how that happened. And then Atlanta and Seattle are tied for second place. So that was a bit of a shock, but New England has kind of ran with it this year. Next, Malmo taking over the division. I think Siegel maybe called that Lisbon was going to fall off. I can't remember if that was Siegel. I think he called it during the draft. He said that Lisbon was going to fall off, and Lisbon fell off. They have a negative 146 point differential, which is the worst in the league. So Lisbon, the runners-up for the Earth Bowl, are the worst team in the league as of right now. There is no team. They're in the top spot for the first overall draft pick going into next December, or this upcoming December. It's a little bit away, but still. But Malmo taking the lead, that's pretty good for the Marines, 4-2. Nobody expected them to do that well, but they did. Then Dublin, 5-1, another really unexpected turn of events there. Them winning that much was not expected. They only took one loss. New Jerusalem City near the bottom, that's another big shock. Nobody knew that would happen. You might have expected it to go maybe in a reverse order. Maybe Paris would have been lower, but something like that. But no, it's in the order it is, and that's kind of crazy. Then, of course, the South, you have Arusha, Lyon, Palermo, and Batter. A few new teams, not too much expectations for this, but Arusha going into it strong. Lyon, also some tough competition. They took a bye week, so they have one less game. That could have been a loss or a win. So they're definitely behind Arusha. But Arusha has 5 wins and 1 loss and a 111 point differential. So that's pretty darn good. Anyways, let's see what else. I have a few other things here. For example, another exciting thing that I've recently found. Let's see here. How do I do this? Alright, do that real quick. Let me grab this real quick. Find the other thing I was going to talk about. Window right here. So here is something I did not expect to happen earlier, but it just kind of happened out of nowhere. The website is now a little separate thing. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a separate app thing that you can toggle on your computer, put it like on your desk, is this taskbar. You can put it on the taskbar. I didn't expect that to happen, but apparently it did happen. So if you want to go to the website, that's a taskbar thing now. I can put it down here on my you can't see my taskbar, but yeah, you can go see it on the taskbar. That's pretty cool. I can also now share only windows, so I think that's pretty cool. This new streaming thing, it's a little bit more work behind the scenes, which is why it's cheaper, even though it can do a little bit more than the last one. The last one was a little bit more catered to people who, don't have all the coding experience, and while I don't have all the coding experience, I can figure out at least how to do these and get a few things going. So
thank you to them.
I don't know if that came through. Let me try again.
So thank you to them.
All right, they can hear you. Yeah, so that's Joshua. He said thank you to them. What's the word? Forgot what I was saying. But yeah, we have 3 viewers. I think it's Pro Rip, Siegel, and then me. So, it's a little small stream. I don't expect much to come of any of these streams right now because we're kind of obviously pretty small. But it's nice to have this thing, and it's definitely cheaper than the other one. I don't mean to knock anyone else's business, but it's like it's a little bit cheaper, and it's not as like catered to like it's not as easy to maneuver and stuff, but it does have a few more features. It's a trade and whatever that it's trade offs and all that. It also has again some cool screens like this one, starting soon. Be right back, and it's got like a transition for it. Didn't mean to do that. I, uh, I don't know. I might have to edit that part out later. But yeah, Joshua, you can see on the screen, I accidentally
I know.
didn't expect that to happen. We're watching the replay on the TV. Yeah, didn't expect that to happen. I forgot about that part. It's also got this one ending soon. So there's a few different cool little things, and I'm gonna figure out all the cool little. There's like a what was it? Something like this. Notifications. Test widgets like this. Like if there's a subscriber, you can do that. It makes that little noise. So I think that's pretty cool, and it like shows something on screen, I think. Did it do anything? Wait, sure. Is that doing anything? Oh no, it's hidden behind. Okay, that's how it is. I don't know why it was hidden behind there. That's kind of weird. I wonder if I can move that to the front. There we go. So I figured out how to do it. So it's like little things here. What's that called? Little alerts for different things. I don't know exactly what that does, to be honest, but I'm trying it. That'll be the only time you probably see that much money being tipped here, unfortunately. But I don't expect any of that. Like, I wonder if I can connect that to the merch store. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know how often these will come up. Maybe the subscriber one. I think the thing we'd actually see the most is this subscriber one. That's probably. I don't mean to be too pessimistic, but that is realistically the only one we're probably going to see, and the only one I would realistically ask for at this stage. I don't think we have too much worth that yet. Oh, maybe I can do it like that. Hold on, maybe if I add it like this. Who's Kevin and John? That is the made up names for the test ones. I was just testing it right there.
Well, there.
Yeah. That was just a test little thing. That's not an actual member. I'm just testing it. As I said, no one's going to donate that much money right now. Excuse me. Let's see. Here, so if I put that on and then I put this above here, does it? Oh yeah, now it does it in front of the screen. That's kind of cool. So we'll have that. I don't know how much it'll come in handy, but maybe it'll come in handy. I can also do the games on here, so that's probably the next use you're going to see. And then obviously we're going to do FWD Bachelor. The exact state, I don't exactly know. I don't exactly know the exact state of that. We're going to do it in like the next week or so. If I have to do it myself, I will. I'll have to see if Cryptic can get on or not. I don't think anyone else is going to be able to get on realistically in the very near future at all. So I might have to do it by myself, maybe Cryptic, we'll see. But I can do it by myself, and I'll try to make it as entertaining as I can. I'll try to include chat messages and all that. Maybe we'll find something that we can help with. Either way, we'll figure out how to do it. It'll be better than last year. I know what I'm doing now, so I just got to figure out how to do it this year. So a little bit of learning curves, but in a channel this small, I don't want to say small, it's like 300 subscribers, and that's not, it's small by some standards, but not too small by like most people's standard. That's a pretty good amount of subscribers for simply existing. So, not horrible. I would definitely say that, like, that's a pretty good amount of subscribers. I don't mean to like demean that number or anything like that. That's a big number of subscribers. I get a lot of people are going to see it as small. It probably is small by some standards, but I think it's pretty big if you consider all the different channels on YouTube. So I don't mean to say like, oh, we don't have enough subscribers or anything, because I'm still trying to figure out how to do content like this and all, and we're still work in progress, but hopefully this will make it easier. I can also record on this, so maybe I'll get to make certain things. I'm also working on the projects I've been putting off for a while that are the real reason this is all going down, and the real reason behind all the servers and all this stuff on the channels and all that. The real thing behind all that, I'm working on it now. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a little bit exciting. I'll tell you when it's done. I won't tell you what it is now. I'll just tell you that something is coming. It could be a few months, maybe even a year or so. I don't know how it's going to take a little bit, but it's going to be cool. And it's going to be the real reason you would come watch these videos, because there's going to be some real entertainment. How I personally know how to make entertainment, and it's not by live stream. I'm trying to figure this out, trying to make something in the meantime, but I will get the real product out. I will get it out, and I'm doing my best. And it's going to be good. Trust me. So yeah, anyways, thank you Thank you guys for watching for now. This is just a little test stream. I'll have to delete a certain part, but yeah, that's it. I will see you guys this upcoming weekend for the WFL games, and I'll be back on and active on Discord soon enough. I'll be active around after Saturday, so on Sunday I'll try to be active then. But yeah, just trying to figure out